Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Hedera Hashgraph, or Hbar if you will. Now, before we fully jump into this video, guys, it is finally Saturday, or at least it is Saturday where I live. It is currently about 3:40 a.m. Pretty cool, pretty early, but nonetheless, today I am off from doing the gym. I have a lot more free time, so you know what that means. First off, I'm updating the NCashOfficial website, and of course, I'm going to be focusing a lot on the market. Now, I will continue to update you guys on Twitter if anything does happen, because we do know that this weekend is the weekly candle close. So we're going to be watching the market throughout this entire time, but today I want to specifically talk to you guys about, essentially Hedera becoming the new Ethereum. Now, listen, we already know that there's a lot of assets out there doing incredibly well for themselves. Casper, I think, is going to be a huge asset within the Ethereum scene for Ethereum 3.0. But Hbar is absolutely killing the smart contract game. In fact, we could kind of say that ADA is kind of useless now compared to what Hedera is actually doing, and I know that that's going to make a lot of people mad, but I love it, right? Because these are the facts. Honestly, I'm not trying to, say, hey, ADA is garbage. I'm just saying, Hbar right now is making almost all of these other projects obsolete. And right now it is technically making Ethereum obsolete. And we're going to be talking about why. First off, choosing a platform to build on as a developer, choosing a platform to utilize, in terms of smart contracts is fairly hard. We want to save as much money as we possibly can. And we have been seeing a lot of development happening recently. So sit back, relax, and let's talk about this. So first and foremost, we do see here, our Hedera decision was based on 5 compelling reasons: fast, fair, secure, stable, and importantly, clean. Hedera has the lowest environmental footprint, which puts it ahead and shoulders above other ledgers. Now, here is Miko's overall, compelling choice for Hedera. Now, listen, this is not the only, platform or project that has chosen Hedera because of these reasonings. In fact, we've actually seen Hedera being one of the cleanest or most sustainable in terms of the environment and energy, being a big choice for a lot of these major enterprises. So ultimately, this is great to see. Now, you will never see this from Ethereum, just so you guys know. But we also see here, deploying a smart contract on Ethereum can cost $500 to $10,000. Now it only costs $1 to deploy a smart contract utilizing Hashport that leverages Hedera's super low fees. This is a no-brainer. We even see it here. Hedera is on its path to change the world for a better future. Revolutionary. Okay, now let's continue on, because we did see the smart contract upgrade. In fact, we weren't expecting this until Q1 of 2022, just so you guys know. Smart contracts just got a power up. The Basu migration sets the stage for a step change in smart contract performance on Hedera from the Hedera Hashgraph GitHub. And check this out. The Basu migration also sets the stage for a step change in smart contract performance on Hedera. This is a huge upgrade. We're going to be talking about why. So check this out. New functionality brings the highest speed on-chain programmability to tokenization with fixed low fees. Look what else popped up today, and of course there's a few things in terms of speculation. Of course, they're talking about CBDC functionality, or it has, CBDC functionality. A lot of people are loving this. Overall, there's a lot of things to talk about in this, but I do want to quote a few other people, and talking about the major upgrades, we're going to be discussing that as well. So it is here, if you're an Ethereum Solidity developer, you're already a Hedera smart contract developer, except on Hedera, it is orders of magnitude cheaper, faster, more secure, and greener. And this is the choice, right? And you guys see, if you think this is free advertising, you are wrong. There is no rival for Hedera Hbar. You just have to try to understand. And I wish more and more people actually, should be looking into things and actually researching it, like we see here, down here, right? I don't think people are excited enough for this upgrade. Between this and Hashport launching, it will be crazy easy to migrate use cases and digital assets from Ethereum to Hedera. People are going to love cheap, fast, secure, and green DLTs. Let the great migration begin. And again, a lot of people, I've always said that people will talk down on these upgrades, but they don't understand actually how bullish these upgrades are. A lot of these upgrades that we're seeing in terms of the ecosystem, in terms of smart contracts, this is revolutionary technology Just so you guys know, when we see assets like ADA or Solana pumping astronomically in terms of numbers, right? Those percentage jumps are from something like a smart contract upgrade or something like that, where people are finally realizing, hey, wow, this is actually pretty big. Now, again, a lot of people will buy into speculation. A lot of people will say, well, Hedera is now working with the BIS for, instant settlement systems around the world. People will buy into that all day long. But something like this, they won't, even though it is revolutionary. You might be wondering why. Well, check this out, right? This is one of the biggest network upgrades to ever happen in the history of crypto. Smart contracts that were designed on Ethereum can now be moved over to Hedera and run natively without a code-based change. And look at these fees. We're talking about a contract create $1. Look at the prices for some of this stuff. You are not getting this anywhere else in crypto. Not on Ethereum, not on ADA, not on any other platform. This is revolutionary. We even see, people are saying, is this real? Because this is absolutely ridiculous in terms of how crazy this is of an upgrade. We even see, yes, very real, and it gets better. Once Hashport Network goes live in a few days, there will be a bridge that Ethereum users can cross by wrapping all their Ethereum or ERC20 tokens, turning them into Hedera tokens, allowing them to run natively. Understand how huge this is. I can't put it into words because it is something that is taken. Think about it like this, right? This is revolutionary technology like the cell phone. Everybody was on their, old house phones with the cord. You couldn't walk around the house with it. All of a sudden, here comes the first cell phone, right? That allows you to walk around, whatever. Then we get the smartphone, right? The smartphone that allows you to go on the internet, pretty much talk with your friends, everything, all in one little thing. Hedera is that all in one little thing. Hedera is doing everything that all of these other DLTs are doing at such a rapid and massive pace. This is huge. Again, get ready for the Hedera stratosphere to change. And of course, when we're talking about, Ethereum and Hbar essentially becoming the new Ethereum or making Ethereum obsolete, a lot of people will be like, well, where's the proof on that? Well, check it out, right? Why we doubled down on Hedera Hashgraph. Now, I've discussed this in the past, but check this out. Until recently, our default blockchain has been Ethereum. Ethereum has tremendous mindshare, especially amongst leading-edge blockchain developers, and at least until recently was economical, at least in comparison to Bitcoin. This is coming from ProvenDB. Now, all you guys need to understand here is that they were running free accounts. They had free accounts, and, this was a pretty big use case as well. And we do see here. However, we recently decided to switch our default anchor and protocol to Hedera. In this blog post, I want briefly to explain our decision-making process. So overall, right, we do see here that one of the advantages of ProvenDB is that we can anchor large amounts of data to a blockchain at massively lower cost than a do-it-yourself approach. When data in ProvenDB database is anchored, we create a Merkle tree, which consolidates potentially hundreds of thousands of database records into a single root hash, which is anchored to a chain in a single transaction. Furthermore, multiple customers can piggyback on this transaction, so a single transaction can support numerous customers and masses of data. Okay, so overall, this is pretty cool. This is interesting. When Ethereum transaction fees were in the vicinity of about 20 cents per transaction, this was no big deal. However, over the last few months, we have seen Ethereum transaction fees spike up to $50 or more. Suddenly, we spent tens of thousands of dollars per day, primarily to support free accounts. This is exactly why Ethereum is dying. I know a lot of people don't see it, but listen, there is 10 times better opportunities in this game than Ethereum. Also, check out Suku, right? This is Infinite. Now, if you guys don't know about Infinite, Infinite's actually a pretty big name in the NFT space right now. We do see here 99% savings transaction fees compared to Ethereum. And look at this, right? We do see here, Suku had initially evaluated Ethereum as their first choice to power its platform. However, they ran into high transaction costs, lackluster performance, and uncertainty, long-term governance stability, forking. This is why Hedera is going to continue to succeed in this space. And I just want to mind you that if we had the market cap of Ethereum currently, we would be worth $35, okay? That is nearly 100x from our current prices. I just want you guys to understand that. I've always said that we would be a $1 trillion asset. And yes, we will be. For anybody who continues to say, How could you even say that, HBAR is a stable coin and it's never moving? Understand what you hold. Understand the innovation that is happening in the last couple weeks, in the last couple months, and even the last year alone. It is absolutely ridiculous, to say the least, when we're looking at things from a broader view on how massive things are actually moving right now in terms of the Hedera ecosystem. We even see a comprehensive summary of Hedera's current offerings, effectively stamping out FUD definitely deserves likes and retweets. So if you guys need to understand the overall reasoning why I personally love Hedera, there's a ton of information here that I've researched in the past that Parabolic HBAR actually breaks down in this massive thread. So you can check out this thread under his tweet here. Right? Just go to his profile. This will pretty much break down everything you need to know about Hedera. I think it's in like 38 tweets or something like that. But this gives you guys such an incredible opportunity to really kind of read more and more about it. So there's 37 tweets altogether, but this breaks down everything from start to finish on why Hedera Hashgraph is going to be a champion or be the #1 cryptocurrency in this market. And I've always discussed it. I've always said that we would essentially become the #1 asset, and if we would right now, that's $76. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. Just please do your research, understand what you hold, understand what the future looks like in this space, and then you could tell me I'm wrong after you've done your research. But overall, for anybody who is researching Hedera Hashgraph, understanding what it is, understanding what they're trying to accomplish, you'd quickly change your mind on the idea of it becoming a #1 asset at some point in time. And I'm not saying any time frames. I've always said by 2025, this space is going to look extremely different. Hedera, by that point, if they continue the momentum that they have been doing right now in terms of innovation, I don't see them at all having a problem getting to that point in time of being a #1 asset. Now, we also see here, which crypto should be in the top 10 that currently isn't. HBAR, most used DLT in the world, more transactions than any crypto, scales 500K plus without shorting. That's transactions per second. CO2 negative, ABFT bank grade security, DDoS resistant, no forking, open source, predictable fees, decentralized with plan for community nodes, Fortune 500 partnerships, genius team, filed with SEC. Here's the growth fund of the ecosystems. It has the most in terms of that value aspect. Understand the facts, understand the underlying information that is being, pretty much told to you on a day-to-day basis. I try to do my best to give you guys those insights, but there is so much information happening on a day-to-day basis within the Hedera ecosystem. I honestly can't even fathom how fast this asset is moving in terms of innovation, and it's still sitting at 39 cents. This is an extremely undervalued gem right now. For anybody who doesn't think so, they really need to reiterate their overall knowledge of research and understand why it is crucial to do research on something as big as Hedera, because this is going to be the next Ethereum, the next Bitcoin, if you will, because this is going to be, like I said, at some point in time, the #1 crypto asset. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. Like I said, just do your research. After you do your research, maybe then you could tell me that I'm wrong. But overall, for anybody who has done the research and understands what HBAR is doing and the Hedera team, you'd seriously understand why it will become the #1 crypto asset. But with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. If you guys do want more paid content, you guys could definitely check out my website, NCashOfficial.com, which includes all my exit strategies, my personal trading indicators, all that kind of stuff, as well as the Ultimate Crusader Trading Bundle Pack, which includes everything on the website, as well as all future content for free. So, with that being said, if you guys are interested in that, definitely check out NCashOfficial.com in the description below, as well as in the comments below. But with that being said, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are. Just beautiful with Nick. Peace out, guys.